Hello there and welcome back. In this video, we are going to take a look at how you can use Certmanager in Kubernetes. And basically, this is a solution to automate the issuing of certificates to your services. And we are going to work on our trusty local Kubernetes cluster, which is in the K8s master. And it has 4 nodes, 3 worker, 1 master. So now what we want to do is to basically install Metal LB and the Nginx, Ingress Nginx controller. These are not mandatory for the Certmanager, but for the demo that I want to use to verify it's working, it will be needed. So without further ado, let's install the Metal LB load balancer and wait for it to stand up. So Metal LB system, basically it has a couple of pods it needs to deploy, but apart from that, we need the Ingress Nginx controller. We are going to use the cloud version for this. So, but before we do that, we will have to create the Metal LB YAML. And in the Metal LB YAML, we want to specify the address pool. So basically, this is going to be 192.168.50.240 through 192.168.50.250. And this is going to be our address pool. So kubectl apply mlb. Good. We can remove the mlb.yaml. And now let's deploy the Nginx controller. So kubectl get all -n ingress Nginx. It's completed, creating. Come on, hurry up. Good, running. So now we can jump into the Certmanager. So for the Certmanager to work, we can use the official manifest file from the Git repository. And this is going to create the cluster roles, the custom resource definitions, the service accounts, etc. And these are all the resources that are in the Certmanager namespace. So basically this will provide us with that. And unfortunately, if you are using CentOS, you can we are going to need the CFSSL toolkit, and you can use Go to build it, or you can use the pre-configured binaries. So deploy.sh is going to be our script, and we are going to use bash. And inside bash, this is what we are going to do. I have an example prepared. So technically, this should be AMD all the way. This is the bundle that we have to download with wget AMD AMD, and then we can rename this with AMD 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 AMD. And we don't need the Debian section. So chmod +x deploy, and then deploy. Technically, this should take care of the toolkit and move it to the right place. And once this is done, we should be able to issue the cfssl command. And we will need to create a couple of JSON files. So we will configure the CA and the intermediate CA, and basically that's going to be the process. And at the end, we have the cfssl installed. So now I am going to remove everything from the current directory. Good. Now I will create the csr.json, and the content will be basically a configuration property for the CA, and we can use the cfssl to generate the certificate. And if we hit ls-l, these are the files which were created. And then we can create the intermediate CA csr.json. And here we have something similar. This is just for the intermediate CA. And then we can generate it. And now our folder looks like this. So once this is done, we can create our intermediate CA config. And inside this config, this is going to be the content. And once we have it, we can basically sign everything. And this is the and or the output. And these are the two relevant parts for us. Now we can create the cluster issuer YAML. Good. And this is going to be a CA keeper and kubectl apply cluster issuer. Good. Now we can verify it, and it should be oh, hold on, we have to create the secret as well. So now if we verify our cluster issuer, this is what we should see. It's ready, and it is going to also have the Certmanager, true, and the age. Now we need the deployment, and inside this deployment, this is what we see. So basically, this is an Nginx container with 3 replicas. That's the deployment. We have a cluster IP service, and then we have the ingress configured. So basically, this is what we want to test. And if we did everything correctly, then we should see that this certificate was automatically issued. So kubectl apply deployment and get all. kubectl get all. This is being created. That's good. It's already running. Perfect. So how do we verify it? Basically, we should be able to use the kubectl get ingress. And for this ingress, we are going to be able to get an address from our load balancer, which is a good sign. And if we use the kubectl describe ingress and the name of the ingress, basically this is the relevant sign or line. Basically successfully created certificate certup certs. And basically we also see that the certup certs terminates the certtest corp.local. So in order to test it, we can use the curl -h, and the host is going to be the certtest corp local and HTTPS and the IP address. So as you can see, it has a self-signed certificate, which is a good indication that, okay, this certificate was successfally created. So now, and issued, and we can verify it with the OpenSSL command, and 192.168.50.240. and OpenSSL not found, then install it. Okay, I have 2 notes to make. Great. Now let's reissue the command. So technically, you can see that this is the certificate that our client, OpenSSL client, sees when we are connecting to the external IP, which is provided by the load balancer. And after we have successfully connected, the traffic against our endpoints goes over HTTPS. And that's basically it. If we want, we can also use the curl command with the -k and -i. And there you go. We ignored the certificate error, and we can see that the web server has responded. If we check it in the browser, advanced, proceed. It says not found. That's okay, because we are using IP without any kind of host header. So let's use the terminal, run as administrator, notepad, Control R. Oh, so C, Windows System, 32 drivers, etc hosts. And here I'm going to add the certest.corp.local. Good. Let's save it. And in the browser, if we swap out the IP for the certest.corp.local and proceed to it, you can see that we have connected to Nginx, and we can check the certificate details. And basically, this is something which was issued by the intermediate CA, which we just configured. And that was all I wanted to show you. See you in the next one.